And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Corner. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Wednesday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. Happy to be here. Happy to see you, dude. Through the snow, through the thick of it all. And we're coming to a close here on our divisional previews.
Has it not been a well-timed edition of the divisional previews?
Yeah, we did it right this year.
Yeah,
clearly
perfect.
did.
No rush.
No rush, dude. Maybe tomorrow we do like a World Series MVP shit like that sort of deal.
Or do we save that for the eve of the season?
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. Yeah,
this
the
way.
eve, dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, I like that, dude. I like that. How are you doing, dude?
Dude, the snow this morning? You didn't send me any pictures, dude.
I did not send you. I was tempted, but obviously, come on.
Because I feel like you're
dude.
kind of doing the thing where like you say both things. Can you at least give me that I had a point with all that?
No, yeah.
We live in the
Northeast.
Northeast.
Yes, no,
it's
you
not
do have
surprising. We don't live in Florida. Like I don't get, like, you know what I mean? Like, have we not all grown up our whole life when it snows in the winter? What a concept.
Yes, no, we have. You are right on that point.
What'd you think about like the screenshot I sent this morning? I know I was kind of putting my family on blast.
No, yeah, I mean,
but it's like, oh, that 2-hour delay.
Where'd you get
It's
there? Oh my god,
canceled.
dude. Yeah, school's canceled. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, too funny. So yeah, we're obviously our last division. We're going to talk about the NL East, as well as preview the golf.
That's right, dude.
Of course, the
Cognizant.
usual grids. And then we had a couple of spring training games yesterday, so I'm sure we'll talk about that as well.
Oh yeah.
But it's just amazing how close to the season we are. We get the return of the NHL tonight.
That's right,
as
dude.
well. It is just kind of like, how are you gonna feel about watching Ranger games? Just not a priority if it's on, and I don't know. There's nothing like for me. I don't know about you. I mean, by far, give me the spring training game over the Rangers right now. I just feel like there's no purpose in watching. Like, what are we watching for? Season's over.
Yeah, no, you're not
Perot?
wrong. No, yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess for me, it's almost like watching the Olympics, maybe a little bit of a renewed excitement, I suppose. I mean, still, there's plenty of storylines around the league for sure
way,
to take your
Twitter
stuff, but the
working,
Rangers
finally.
not great. Oh, Twitter working. Let's go, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm, having that excitement being brought over the first few games for the Rangers here. But if they pick up where they left off, I mean, that excitement will, surely dissipate,
Yeah.
So, yes, it would
But
be
at
the
least
spring
that, like,
training
the
games.
FanDuel 25%. I don't know if you saw that this
I
morning.
did not see that,
Hockey.
though.
Yeah, so you might want to
Want your back, dude.
So, at least, like, there's that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, even if it's not going to be the Rangers, your shot on goal parlays, just to give it a little juice, Tony.
Yes, I would say so. But I mean, still around the league,
Right. Good hockey is good hockey. Obviously, that was evident in the Olympics.
Yes.
Also, we do have
UConn?
I'm surprised Pollock isn't here yet. But the big game against St. John's,
He's scared.
I think they're 5-0 on the road. St. John's is against UConn against the spread. So I hate to say it, but I mean nothing's pointing like in UConn's direction other than kind of like a due, to beat them. It's been a few in a row that they've lost, but they just have been very inconsistent this year, especially in conference play. Playing down their competition. I still think the ability is there to win it all. But boy, tonight is an important game, really just to impose their will. And show that they're not scared of St. John's and that they can beat anybody and be the best team in the country, when everything's put together.
Yeah, no, and like you said, 5-0 on the road against St. John's, you say.
So no. So what it is
5-0 against the spread on the road against St. John's.
St. John's is 5-0
5-0
on the
against-
road against UConn. Yeah. So like I said, not good. Pitino seems to have the number of Hurley. But, it's you feel like there has to be some motivation there to just be like, we're not going to let this happen.
Yeah.
I almost like look at it similarly to the Yankees and the Blue Jays this year. Like, there's going to be a little extra
The
edge
parallels.
in these games.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think it is for UConn in these games? I mean, is it just like late down the stretch they blow it, or is it just don't get off to a good start? Is it
all of it, and maybe just a lack of toughness? So it's just inconsistency, general inconsistency. Crazy to say, for a team, with their record this year, I think only 3 losses.
UConn.
If I'm not mistaken. And St. John's had that poor non-conference stretch. But currently, this year they're 25-3. St. John's is 22-5. But the 5.5 point line for UConn, and this is the time where if you took St. John's with the points, UConn blows them out. But luckily, you can't bet on it in Connecticut, so it's a moot point. So that's gonna be 7:00. So looking forward to that game.
Huge.
Like we said, just surprised nothing from Pollock yet. But we do have a few comments here.
Yes, we do. We have Matthew Gabriel off the rip with the "Let's go, dude." Happy to hear from Matt.
Yes,
I haven't heard from him in a while. I feel. Ernie also in here says, what's popping DTV SC? We have a snooze fest prediction show ahead of us. Yippee, he says, being facetious. He says, let's fucking go Yankees. Let's effing go Lakers, and let's effing go for the Mets. He says, obviously, stoked to hear his divisional preview. Josh B says, yo, what up, fam? Glad Josh B could join us here.
Yes. Good to have Josh B here.
Yesterday, he sent me a picture of an egg sandwich he made on a Doritos bagel, dude.
I don't know about that.
He said he gave it like a 5.9, I think, if I recall correctly, but he said would get it again. Kind of tasted more like a Cheez-It than Doritos.
No.
But it looked all right. It looked like an egg bagel with like the Doritos dusting on top. I would try it.
Ugh.
You wouldn't try it? You wouldn't try it?
No,
try it.
I don't really like these weird matchup. I don't know why I said matchup, but just because actually Tommy sent me something. He's keeping me on top of the high school hockey, my alma mater in Massac.
Really?
I don't know. They're in some playoff thing, but he just said to me. That's why I said that.
There we go.
What I was getting at is like the different flavors. I kind of just like everything. Jalapeno is very good. And when I have mixed it up, like brew bagels, I used to get like the cinnamon bagel or cinnamon French toast, something like that, which basically felt like a donut.
Yeah.
That was great.
So good.
And then Asiago cheese has always been like amazing for me. Between brew bagels and Stu Leonard's, I never get the bagels from Stu Leonard's. Their cheese bagel, unbelievable. My mother used to give it to me for lunch, actually, when I was in middle school.
Oh, nice, dude.
So yeah, I always like that. But a Dorito bagel, I don't know. Josh B, usually better than that.
Wow.
I'd say.
Okay.
Right. I mean, just a weird combo, though. No?
It is interesting. It is definitely out of the box, you could say. And I'm somewhere in the same boat as you, whereas especially when it comes to bagels, just like the everything bagel, the sesame or the egg bagel, that's fine. I don't do the crazy matchups either, really.
The egg everything, and I think you might have started me on it with getting it from Staten Island one time.
Outstanding, dude.
Yeah. And I think they have that at Village. I think I've been getting that at Village.
There we go,
mistaken.
dude. Village has the good jalapeno bagel, rather.
What about a burger? No burgers there?
I think they may have burgers there, actually.
Not the who's who of burgers.
No. Grill closes at like 2:00 too. Can't order anything hot after that. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Come on,
type
dude.
of thing. But whoa.
Massac High School taking the ice.
We were always pretty good.
Yeah.
We were always pretty good. Did your alma mater have a hockey program?
Yes, they did, dude.
Good or no?
Farrell, yeah, it was a pretty touted program. They were in the Catholic high school league, so they played St. Anthony's over in Long Island, which was a big school. Chaminade also. So, you had those, you have quite a few hockey players coming out of Long Island who are pretty decent. So it's pretty big over there, the affluent families, able to pay for the ice time and the equipment and stuff like that. So, yeah, hockey team was pretty solid, dude. I knew a few guys on it. Yeah. No.
Did you ever think about giving it a go? Or
Yeah, dude. When I was a freshman, I thought about it, but it's tough barrier of entry at that point because it's like
you haven't been playing.
Yeah, dude, it's like like you show up to practice and they're all skating backwards and doing drills, and then at that point it's just you're a lost cause.
I feel like you would have been good though. I think you would have been pretty good if you started young.
If I started young, I think I would have been
just laying hits. Like a Kessel, kind of.
Yeah, sure. I'd be a Phil Kessel. Absolutely.
The drinking part of it,
the drinking, dude. I'm not weighing in. Fucking write down whatever weight on there, all right, dude?
Hot Cheetos bagel. Where are these bagels from?
I mean, I guess some local deli by him, I suppose.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You think he would ever feed one of these to Ariela? Or no?
I gotta hear this, dude. I have to hear Josh.
I'm telling you,
this,
I heard Josh do this for probably 2 years. Yeah. Never said anything, and then all of a sudden, recently, it's just become a folk hero. Kind of nuts. Anyway, so a lot to discuss, but let's start in the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Drop it. Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right, so today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by whiskey bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And you could say Josh is batting .333 because he did say the jalapeno cheddar bagel is also awesome. Yes, that is a very, very good one.
Jalapeno cheese.
So before we get to the divisional preview, just wanted to talk about spring training yesterday. On the Yankee side of things here, 8-7 over the Blue Jays, and I was on and off watching this one, streaming it on my phone. Thank God, no snags with the Gotham app yesterday.
That's good.
But it was kind of interesting. We talked about this on the show, how Yankees went with the full lineup. Blue Jays had a lot of, minor league players in their lineup. But listen, you play who's out there. You play against who they have. And the regulars stepped up, and nobody actually stepped up more than Paul Goldschmidt. He actually had 4 RBIs, a home run, was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So that was, obviously surprising to see. Again, it's spring training. You're not going to really go much by this, but I think that was encouraging for him. And then, Grisham was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Judge 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Jazz 1 for 2 with a run scored. And you also had Caballero and Rosario go 1 for 2. So all the regulars producing. And then on the pitching side of things, I think a lot to like for the most part, especially the guys that you're counting on. Will Warren, 2 2/3 in his spring debut, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And that's a guy, me and Matt have talked about a lot. And I'm not high on him at all. I think he's like a 5-starter bullpen piece, but Matt just completely just can't even, just wants no part of him. But
really,
I just think he can improve. I think he could be a 4 or 5 potentially. But I also think he has stuff for the bullpen. If he gets his changeup and his slider down, I think he could be really effective. And let's face it, at the beginning of this season, we need him. He's going to be like our 4-starter at worst. So he gave us a lot of innings last year. He'll probably pitch a lot of innings for us this year. So I think that was, a good first step in his spring season. Also, Jake Bird, competing for a spot in this bullpen, pitched great. Inning in the third, a hit, 2 Ks. So, I fully expect him to make the team after a terrible debut, but it just feels like the full off season, the Matt Blake tutelage will get Jake Bird to be the effective reliever that we know he can be. Brett Hedrick as well, another guy fighting for a bullpen spot, and he pitched pretty well with the Yankees last year. He struck out 2 over an inning, and then, Hanner, Castro, and Coleman finished it out. None of those guys expected to make the team. And what was a cool storyline, and for the Blue Jays, their announcer, Dan Schulman, who, used to do Sunday Night Baseball, does a lot of the college basketball now, He was on the call, and it was kind of interesting. It was almost like he foreshadowed it, but he was talking about how Sean Casey's son came in as a defensive replacement late and also batted second in the ninth inning. And he's like, oh, I know Sean's watching. He must be so excited, this and that. And then he ends up hitting a home run, which was pretty cool, made it 8-7. But the Yankees would hold on. They had the tying run at third, unable to bring it across. So Yankees win this one 8-7 and move to 3-2 on the spring training season. And are going to be back in action once again. This time tonight, though, a night game. You don't get too many of those at spring training. But I have to say, went to a night game last year. Really enjoyed it. Kind of perfect, especially because it's warmer now, so it's like the perfect temperature. But they're going to be hosting the Nationals, and Ryan Weathers is going to make his Yankee debut. So I'm excited to see that one. And that'll be on Yes at 6:35 as the spring training season rolls along. I saw the Mets, Tony, tied 6-6 to the Stros in 10 yesterday. Did you catch any of that? What was the deal there?
Yeah, dude, I did catch it. Had it on here at the studio. The 110 start.
110.
Brian. I don't know. I mean, it was good because they went out to a 5-0 lead by the third, I think it was.
Anybody big?
Mauricio hit a big homer.
Oh, I did see that.
Which was nice.
There was somebody else, too, I thought, no? Former Yankee Mike Tauchman.
Oh, Mike Tauchman. Yes, dude, who's actually been batting pretty well this spring
like
training, dude.
He could make the team.
You never know,
I always
dude.
thought he's been kind of underrated. I know his numbers don't always great, but he had a good run with the Yankees, and it just feels like he's a solid baseball player. Good fundamentals, has sneaky power at times, decent fielder.
And I feel like on this roster, too, where a lot of, players do sometimes lack fundamentals as well. We talked about Mauricio, too. I mean, he had a little kerfuffle yesterday. I guess must have forgotten how many outs there were. Should have turned 2, threw it to first base instead.
Okay.
He had definitely. Simeon came over, had a little talk with him. It seems, which is good. Leadership role out there on the field. We're
gonna talk to you.
It up, dude. Yeah, exactly. But still, I mean, you end up blowing that lead. Which again, spring training is spring training. One thing I will say, the bats were nice. Bo Bichette had a couple good at bats. So did Soto.
Barehanded play as well.
Bo Bichette had the barehanded grab.
Looked comfortable.
Looked comfortable. Looked good.
Yeah.
It's so funny though because of course on the broadcast, it's like, well, that would be like a play that any position, that's like a third base position play, because he was practically at second base almost, charging this ball.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, it was a good charge, barehanded grab, throw to first was on time, dart. So.
Dart?
A dart, dude. Josh B with the dart. I think any good play defensively for him is good. I think that's a good sign. Maybe growing some confidence, and maybe he'll come around at third base. Hopefully, dude, it's what you need, no doubt. So, you like seeing that progression. It's been pretty interesting, I feel like, the way Mendoza's been handling the pitching for spring training. Other than Clay Holmes, we haven't really seen any usual suspect out there
Peterson,
yet. No Peterson, no Senga.
No Minaya.
Even at the bullpen, no Raley, no Minter,
no
Weaver, no Williams.
No.
What do you got?
McLean.
Yeah, exactly. No Nolan McLean.
No Peralta.
No Peralta. Yeah. So
who's pitching today?
No, literally. probably some no name.
You didn't even look it up.
I have not looked at it yet, dude. Let me look at the MLB.
I feel like somebody's got to pitch.
Maybe today's the day, dude. But it's just been very interesting. I mean, I don't understand if he's just,
slow playing everybody.
Yeah, just slow playing everybody. TBD. It says here.
Interesting. Usually,
yeah, dude.
It's a 110 again?
It is a 110 start. Okay.
Okay.
Cards stick Fitz on the mound for them. But yeah, dude. So I don't know, man. I don't know if he's just anticipating some injuries, some question marks in this bullpen in the rotation. So he's just trying everyone and anyone now in spring training just to get as many looks as he can. Because he knows he'll be rotating, maybe some bullpen arms in and out during the season like he was last year. So again, that's maybe Mendoza just preparing for the worst, which again I appreciate as a manager. But kind of like today, TBD. Like I would like to see someone out there. But it is what it is until we see that. We can evaluate further. But other than that, I like the way the offense is coming around for some of the guys around here.
Yeah.
Terrence had hit a few. You mentioned Tauchman, so there's some bright spots out there.
And I thought, because I think initially we were thinking that Sanger, like it almost seems like they're thinking Terens is the backup. I thought I saw that somewhere. I don't know if that's the case, but I know we were thinking Sanger at one point.
Yeah, no, at one point. I mean, again, with especially last season with the amount of time Alvarez missed.
Yeah,
Sanger had more than enough opportunity. Yeah. But Terens is there to be the backup.
Oh, so. I know what it was. I think I was listening to WFAN and they were saying that they think if Alvarez, especially in the early going, isn't hitting well and then struggling defensively, that they'll just start Terens because I guess he's very good defensively.
Yeah, he's great defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I forget someone. I got to see who it was. Someone had a great throw from right field. I think it was Ramos, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Jose Ramos, 25-year-old that came over from the Dodgers, it looked like.
Huh.
Great throw from deep right field to home plate through somebody out. So, you got to love that. Don't see that very often from a Mets uniform.
Any highlights so far with Soto in left? Have we seen anything?
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, routine stuff. I think I'm fine with Soto in left. I mean, he's played, even with the Nationals, he was playing left field.
He actually played left for the full season before he came to the Yankees.
Oh, yeah? With the Padres?
Yeah.
No shit.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
A couple of times with the Yankees, like at Fenway Park and stuff, instead of having him deep and right, they would have him play left as well. So he's done it. So it'll be interesting to see, how he adapts. And then is it a televised game today or?
I think so. No, WPIX. So there we go.
Oh, so a local like channel 11. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
There you go.
SNY must be.
And did they have the trifecta in the booth yesterday?
They did have the trifecta in the booth.
Mid-season form, Keith high off his ass.
Dude. Yeah,
of course.
Come on,
of course.
Dude.
Ron talking
wouldn't have
pitching.
it any other way.
So yeah, it's like I keep repeating myself here, but it's great that we have baseball around the corner.
It is. When are you leaving?
I am leaving Saturday.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna be without. We're gonna be without you for how long?
Just 2 days, but actually Monday.
Call
TBD.
In? Oh.
No, it should be full show just because there's no game that day, and then my tee time because I'm playing at this course. TBC's Tampa Bay, you get a better deal late in the day, so my tee time is not till 2.
Oh,
so
nice,
it probably
dude.
could be like a poolside show, a la the 2024 World Series, possibly. So,
that's great, dude.
Yeah, so really, really excited about that.
And then back in studio on Wednesday.
Back in studio on Wednesday. And actually, I mentioned this originally, but I forgot. And then actually, after the show today, going to Mohegan, conference tomorrow. So I actually won't be here tomorrow.
Oh, no shit.
Back Friday.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, just been a crazy busy couple weeks,
Yeah. The conferences.
What
is it? College of what?
So that last week was College of Knowledge.
Yeah, College of Knowledge.
Supply.
There you go.
Tomorrow is the GAF Expo.
GAF.
Yes.
Dude. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe a new hoodie? Another one?
No. I have to say they've been a little stingy with the merch. You have to buy the merch. They don't give you free merch.
Oh.
But that's all right. Actually I have it on now, but this is a GAF. I have the patch on the side.
Very nice.
But again, order it, customize
yourself.
it, take your money, that type of thing. It's like it's the blackjack table. Anyway, Tony. NL East, so kind of running order here. And again, shout out to Yahoo Sports. They've really, given us a nice aid here when looking over the additions and subtractions. So with the Phillies, they lose Suarez, they lose Bader, they lose Kepler, they lose Robertson, and they release Nick Castellanos. They re-sign Schwarber and Real Muto, pick up Garcia as in Adolis, and Brad Keller. Trade Strom for Bolin.
Mm-hmm.
They signed Zach Pop. Yahoo giving them a C. So I don't know, what you think, but I think they're still, one of, if not the best teams, in this division. So I mean, obviously Suarez will hurt, but the fact that you have that middle of the order, with Turner, Schwarber, Harper, and then who knows if Real Muto, I know defensively, leadership, some contact, okay, he's decent. And then Adolis Garcia could potentially bounce back. Now, he also could get released in August, but he also could hit 30 home runs. So, I don't know. I don't think it was a bad offseason. I think the health of Wheeler is big.
Huge.
How he comes back. But I just think their offense is going to get them to at least 90 wins by himself.
Yeah, no, I mean you can't argue that. I mean, obviously, re-signing Schwarber was pretty key there for a short time. People were really shopping him. So it's tough, dude. I mean, their offseason didn't really exactly go the best that they wanted to. They wanted Bichette a lot. Yeah. So that kind of sucks there. But like you said, the offense will be there. The offense does tend to strike out a lot. So I guess we'll see if some of those support players, Stott, Bohm, can kind of, maybe wrangle in a few extra runs being produced. But yeah, we'll see. Pitching is going to be a little bit of a toss-up for them.
Yeah.
You never know with Wheeler, dude. We've seen a lot of players come back from that
is it thoracic outlet? Is that what he got?
Yeah, because he had the blood clot, right? Dude.
Okay, right.
That's always something tough to come back from. But I don't know, man. It's tough because obviously Wheeler, he's dealt with injuries before in his past and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think he could overcome it, but I mean, he was obviously dialed in for them,
Yeah.
Before the
one of the best pitchers in the entire league. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think in my head who's going to be out there. So even with Wheeler injured, Christopher Sanchez is one of the best pitchers in the league. Jesus Luzardo, I think is solid.
Yes.
Nola looking to bounce back, but has the pedigree. Walker, we know. And then Andrew Painter. Yeah. So you're hoping for do we have a Zach Wheeler return date?
No, I think I heard he was doing bullpen sessions.
Okay.
Off of, I think, off the mound, I think, too.
This is injured.
April or May, it says.
Oh, okay. So he's not going to miss it. No. So that's good. And then I like their bullpen. I think Duran's unbelievable. I think that was
great.
The best reliever trade anybody made last year. Duran is
easily
insane. Mm-hmm. And Brad Keller had a great year with the Cubs after coming over, I think, from Kansas City last year. And then you got Alvarado as well. So I think their bullpen will be a strength as well. Excuse me.
Hey, now.
And do you feel like Harper is going to have a big bounce back year, especially the Dombrowski comments?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I think he's starting to sour,
But you don't think, just somebody with that ability, all the money he's made, just being like, it's a question if I'm elite. I'll show you.
I think he has that ability, no doubt. And I think maybe during the regular season, he will, do some damage. I mean, the team's going to be competitive, no doubt has it been, in the NL East. But I don't know, man. I think the last couple of seasons, down the stretch of the year in September, peaking into October, Bryce Harper hasn't had those big moments in the past couple seasons.
Well, listen, if the Phillies want to unload him, I'll take the chance.
So would I. So would I.
Have that ability. He clearly has some drive. I think he's going to be just fine. And he's probably undervalued in fantasy. I haven't looked it up, but might be someone to consider. So
we'll see.
The injury concern is always there, but obviously first base kind of keeps it out of harm's way somewhat. So next team up here, the Mets. Obviously the big losses are Alonso and Diaz. But they acquire Peralta and Tobias Myers, a guy that I actually forgot they got, but
under the radar.
Sneaky. The Simeon for Nimmo swap, of course, Bichette, of course, bringing in Luis Robert, Jorge Polanco, the Williams and Weaver combination, and then jettisoning off McNeil to the A's and signing Luis Garcia.
That's right.
So, kind of I think an offseason that you would probably say going into it, maybe you didn't necessarily expect. But, despite that loss of Alonso, I think you were happy with the Peralta and Bichette deals.
Yeah, for the most part. Peralta was a necessity to add to that rotation. Not to mention he's a great pitcher. Absolutely tremendous year last year. What was it? He had 33 starts, 17-6, among the best records around the league. 2.70 ERA, 204 strikeouts. So, stuff is there. I watched a little interview with him yesterday. Actually, seems pretty happy to be in orange and blue. He says the new haircut, new feels, and he seems pretty excited to do exactly what the Mets need him to do this season. So you have to have that in the rotation. Some of the offensive losses are tough. Just going over Alonso numbers, trying to replace 38 homers, 126 RBIs. is a tough ask. It's a tall order with some of the guys that you brought in. Obviously, you bring in Bichette, he'll add in terms of average and, on base percentage and stuff
and
like
I mean,
that.
I don't know. If he plays a full season, I mean, he's going to hit 25.
20, yeah. He could.
Maybe with the park, it goes down to 20,
He's
right?
been
It's a
good
little deeper.
in the clutch as well with Toronto a few
Good in the
times. We saw
playoffs.
that. Yeah, we saw that.
Got to get
which
there.
is great. Got to get there, which I do anticipate that, not to give
But
too much
it's going
away.
to be easy either, right?
No, it's not.
It's going to be
Very-
a full grind.
Yeah, full
down in the
grind.
last week,
Tough
probably.
division. Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
to be like the games against the Marlins in September are going to mean everything
Yeah.
to you. You know?
They can't be celebrating like they won the World Series, right?
No.
Keith is going to take exception to that.
Exactly, dude. So I don't know, dude. I have honestly some high hopes. When we get to our actual rankings here. You'll see.
And how
what I
about
feel, dude.
any chuckle out of you with the Josh B kind of taking a page out of my book? Here we are talking NL East. Be back in a few, taking the kids to school, delayed opening. Kind of convenient timing, no? I mean,
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe I just hold you to a higher standard, Brian. I don't know.
And then also good to have Tommy here.
Absolutely.
Saying, what up, gentlemen? Hoping
JT
and Vinny T sleep over their hangover by tomorrow night. And then, God damn it, spell better, Thomas.
Yep.
Night. We'll let it go. But continuing the division here, Marlins didn't lose anybody, but traded away Edward Cabrera and Ryan Weathers for prospects. Signed Pete Fairbanks, Christopher Morel, and then traded Dane Myers to the Reds, acquired Bradley Block from Colorado, and acquired Esteury Ruiz from the Dodgers. So I think with the Marlins, the thing here is bunch of prospects, kind of, guys within, and they're hoping that they continue to progress. So we'll see if that works out for them. In Atlanta, they lose Ozuna and Charlie Morton retires. They retain Raciel Iglesias. They sign Robert Suarez from the Padres. Acquire Mauricio Dubon, always a good grid guy from the Astros for Nick Allen.
There we go.
They signed Mike Yastrzemski, signed Hai-Sung Kim, signed Jorge Mateo, and signed Danny Young. So they gave him a B-. So going to be interesting to see with them. I think the big thing, and they were actually talking about this on MLB Network Radio this morning, just with the pitching, they did do the Sale extension yesterday, so he's healthy. Strider's healthy. But then you have a few guys. I think it's Grant Holmes pitching through a torn UCL. Spencer Schwellenbach, I think, is going to miss the entire season. So there's some questions in that rotation. And then they're really just hoping that, the Acuñas and the Olsons and the Austin Rileys of the world, that they really bounce back. Sean Murphy as well, the catcher, had a terrible offensive season. So just that's the hope here, that the bounce back is going to be evident. We'll see if that happens. I think the bullpen will be shored up with Suarez and Iglesias at the end. And then Washington, they lose Bell and DeYoung. They trade Gore for 5 prospects. They acquire Harry Ford from Seattle and sign Foster Griffin. So obviously going through a rebuild here. And really just hoping to develop these prospects. Obviously, some of the ones that they got in the Gore deal. So we'll see how that breaks out. But it feels like, another season where we're going to be saying the Washington Nationals most likely are going to be finishing in last place.
That's right.
In the NL East. But the floor is yours here, Tony. Order of finish in the NL Eastern Division.
Yes, dude. Starting from the top, as we have been doing.
Yes.
Winning this division, Brian. I mean, the logo's on my hat right now. I have the Mets winning this division.
That is a
here.
surprise. I thought you were going to go wild card.
No, I'm not actually. I think this,
especially your tone all offseason.
The state of the NL East, I think, is changing a little bit. It seems this season. I mean, obviously, we've had years where the Phillies are a powerhouse, Braves winning the division 5 years in a row, whatever. Seems we are getting a little bit far from there. But I have the Mets here winning 93 games. So it's a record of 93-69 this season. I think, to give Stearns, some credit here, it does seem that he's, come on, dude. It does seem that he kind of sneakily has revamped this bullpen. You mentioned Tobias Myers.
He's going to be in the bullpen?
Probably, right?
Okay. I don't know. He was a starter last year.
He was a starter, yeah. I mean, unless someone... is injured or something like that. I mean, you have a 6-man rotation. You have Minaya, Peterson, Holmes, Senga, Peralta, McLean. So, I mean, like, that's the 6-man rotation you have. Myers may be needed to be in that rotation if, Senga goes down, Clay Holmes isn't good enough, Minaya isn't good enough, stuff like that. But obviously, you have some younger pitchers as well who can fill in. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm kind of expecting a bounce-back year for Devin Williams here. This is a guy who was touted as one of the best closers in baseball. And I think maybe being somewhere where obviously he knows Stearns, he has some familiar faces, maybe he'll feel a little bit better in terms of his mental aspect being brought to the game. And obviously the results and the stats will follow. Same thing with Luke Weaver as well. You'll get some of the bullpen guys. Having AJ Minter back for this year is going to be a godsend. Because, last season he was dialed in, injured lat, I believe it is what it was that, sidelined him for most of the year. That devastated the bullpen. Brooks Raley, if he stays healthy, also be totally dialed in, which is great. Obviously, a lot of this does, revolve around these players staying healthy, but I think they have a good shot. Speaking of staying healthy, I have Francisco Alvarez having a breakout season, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I think this is going to be a year where, we saw 2-3 seasons ago, he had 20 homers, was healthy, looked really good, promising, and then had the hand injury that's just been lingering around for the past 2 seasons, it seems. I have him actually having a full season, being a absolute catalyst for this offense early on, being hot, winning games for them potentially, and definitely, adding to some of those, missing home runs and runs produced that, Alonso leaving the team has kind of made that whole. So I think he's going to be a good replacement there, good leader, good catcher. I think if he stays healthy, he can get to 30 home runs easily.
That would be huge.
That would be absolutely huge. And if you look at some of his progressions, last season, obviously limited time played with the injuries, but again, I think he had 11 home runs over 60 games or something like that. So again, you do the math, and he would have reached 30 home runs. So I think that's not too crazy to say. And then obviously, the usual suspects in Lindor and Soto, those two guys, 69 stolen bags last season combined between those two guys.
I'm predicting a big downtick for Soto just because I think he caught everybody by surprise. I'm interested to see it though. It'll be interesting to see if he can have 30 steals again. That would be unreal.
Yeah, no, it really would be. As would 43 home runs and over 100 RBIs. I think this is one of these seasons too where he's going to feel a bit more comfortable, not get off to a tough start. And again, it just seems like from what they've been portraying, the vibes and the attitudes in the locker room are a complete 180 from last season. Maybe you can, tip your hat to, Stearns and some of the additions he had. And I think Bo Bichette will be fine, honestly, at third base. Maybe some kerfuffles early on, but I don't think we're going to be benching him or putting him in the DH role necessarily. Hope not, anyway. But they're my first in the division. Second place, I do have the Phillies coming in with 91 wins. We mentioned, losing Suarez, missing out on Bichette, tough. I don't know, man. Many people are kind of predicting an Aaron Nola revenge tour season. I don't really see it happening, to be honest. I know he's not crazy old. Is he 30, 31?
32 and change. So
change.
the grades are coming in.
Yeah, I suppose so. But listen, maybe he'll be good, he'll be solid, but down the stretch of the season, I think he would fall apart. I think their rotation in general might. You mentioned Walker, that's not going to be good. Garcia, could be DFA'd or cut. But like you said, they'll be able to rely on that bullpen and the offense they already have. So I got them in second place, 91 wins. Atlanta in here at third at 89 wins. I do like the addition of Danny Young for their bullpen. They're definitely going to need it. Re-signing Sale for another year is definitely pretty good for them.
A good thing.
Definitely given the state of the rest of their pitching staff. I can see, honestly, Ozuna having that revenge season, struggling with some injury last couple seasons. I know it's been quite a few since his MVP year.
So he's actually with the Pirates.
Sorry. I meant Acuna, not
Acuna.
Ozuna. Yeah. Acuna is what I was talking about.
Good cover.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Well, Ozuna's MVP year a couple of seasons ago didn't happen.
I feel like he almost could have.
Definitely.
Some really good years.
But Acuna will have a revenge season. Again, you look at his MVP season, over 70 stolen bags, the home runs.
Yes.
That guy could produce that much if he's given that health, his health. And I believe they said he's going to be back at the leadoff position.
Okay.
Which obviously, he's got to be one of the more, dangerous leadoff batters out there. So I love that for them. Yastrzemski's interesting too. You see, he homered in his first spring at bat.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, dude. So he's got to be 36.
Yeah, well, because he came up late.
That's late.
What happened.
But still, I mean, they do have some good additions, so I like that. So give me them in third place. In fourth, I do have Miami, 83 wins. You mentioned a lot of, not much movement there, but they definitely overperformed last season for sure. And some of those young guys, watching them, Xavier Edwards,
yes,
Kyle Stowers, having some good seasons. I would imagine they follow that up. Going to be kind of crazy about Alcantara.
Yeah.
Dud? I think it's such a huge question mark.
But second half numbers were good.
Second half numbers were
really good.
I don't know if you saw spring training. He's been introducing this sweeper.
Okay. Why, he got hammered or something?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, threw it a bunch, hammered, home run hit off of it. He wasn't very happy. Got to work on it sort of stuff. So I guess we'll see what happens there. But then Washington last place, 60 wins. You mentioned the rebuild, the youth, whatever, Wood. But they're going to be probably one of the worst teams in the league. So there you have it. What are you smirking at? What do you got going on?
No, because it's Corey.
The GAF conference.
No, just Corey in the group chat. Because it's like, we know he's earning. Actually, he's driving to spring training right now on the road. But he's just texting me, Mark, and Mike's talking about the UConn game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What will they win? Johnny's with the 4.5 is tempting, and he texted me this earlier this morning too. I'm like, dude, I know, because he loves dogs. Which, listen, with betting, I mean, it does work. The favorites don't cover a lot, but I know that he just wants to take him. So I was just like, dude, like, you want to take him, just take him. And I don't want to hear when UConn doesn't win later that you shouldn't have listened to me. So that's just what I was cracking up about, because I know that would have happened.
I was just checking the stream. Sorry.
Oh, good. You're talking about the AV issue? What does AV even mean?
So an AV sync issue would be like if you're talking and like the audio is like lagging behind or ahead,
but it doesn't look like that?
It doesn't seem like it on my phone.
And do we know who this is, by the way?
No, Samuel Disraeli. Don't know. Appreciate the comment, though. Thanks for the good words as well.
Yeah.
Hope you're a Mets fan.
Hope you're a Yankee fan.
UConn?
UConn?
But continue, dude. Continue. That's it.
Oh, that was just it.
I went through the whole fucking division, Brian.
No.
You're talking to Corey about fucking Johnny's, dude.
No, I heard
some of it.
No. It seemed like you skated over the Nats. That's all. So that's what threw me off.
One of the worst teams in the league.
And that was like all you said. So I just felt like there was more. It's not like I wasn't listening. I heard about Xavier Edwards and Alcantara. You're concerned, the sweeper. I listened. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the Phillies again. 96 and 66 last year. Maybe a couple less wins with Suarez gone and Wheeler missing some time. But yeah, we'll go 93 wins there.
You're just not very confident about it.
No. I mean, that's what it is. And then second place, I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I'm gonna say, I think the offense carries him this year. You mentioned Acuna kind of bouncing back. Olsen has been the model of consistency. I think 5 straight 162 game seasons, something like that. Riley to bounce back as well. So I'm gonna say they win 88 games, and then in third place, the Mets, I'm going to say 84 wins. And I think it's just a matter of a tiebreaker. I mean, it is going to be tooth and nail to get that last playoff spot. I don't even know if they're going to get it, honestly. But, I just think, I like the Peralta move. And I just think I know you were high in the bullpen. I don't. I lived it last year with Williams and Weaver, and then the other guys I'm not exactly sold on. So I think that is an area of concern for me, as well as the pitching. I think Peralta's great. McLean's great, even though there's a lot of expectations on McLean now, but I think he is great. Everyone else, though, we'll see. So that's why they have them kind of a fringe playoff team. And then I have the Marlins in fourth. I'm going to say 81 and 81. And who knows? In 2 years from now, I think I could see them being a playoff team. And then Washington, maybe 5 years from now, being a playoff team, Tony. I'm going to have them this year winning 65 games. So one less than last season. Just trading away Gore, it just seems like, there's time. I mean, they're not Colorado, but obviously they aren't Philadelphia as well. So that's what we got. And it's kind of crazy that I could say, just like that, we've previewed every team in the league.
That's right, dude.
Unbelievable.
I'd say pretty well, too.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
pretty in depth,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's awesome. And, yeah, definitely going to check out the Yankee game later as we get closer and closer. Matthew talking opening day
There you
every
go.
day. Riled. So that's going to be sick. And I have to say, there is an extra level of excitement for me for the Mets opener because of the Skeens aspect. No, because I just
dude.
right. I mean, seeing pitchers, especially that Cy Young Award winning pitchers live, Tony. I mean, that's something that you don't get to see all the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm gonna look up some tickets right now. Actually, see what
Also,
they look like.
top prospect Connor Griffin, shortstop. I think he hit 2 home runs against the Red Sox yesterday.
Is that right?
We may see his major league debut. We know that organization likes to be a little cheap, so I don't know if it's going to be a service time manipulation. And it's Connor Griffin with a K, Tony. But yeah, 2 home runs against Boston yesterday at JetBlue Park. He's 19 years old. Will turn 20 in April, and you look at his numbers here. So this is actually kind of weird. Oh, okay, that was his fielding number. So I was like, why is it showing it like that?
It's a 115 game. That's right.
Yes, on
I
a
forgot. On a
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Thursday at 1:15.
I gotta cancel class.
And how about this? Last year, between high A, low A, and double A, Tony hit 333 with 21 home runs and 65 steals
No shit.
in 122 games. So this is a guy. As soon as I heard this, they were talking about it on MLB Network Radio. Hopefully he gets his debut. That'll be awesome. But definitely a guy I'm gonna have circled for fantasy drafts.
Hell yeah.
And then, because I kind of alluded to this, I know you were kind of down, but I think we could be talking about, especially he wins Rookie of the Year, and we know about O'Neal Cruz and obviously Skeens, and you still have Brian Reynolds, and maybe Ozuna could do. I mean, we could be talking about a team that's a fringe playoff team this year. If he lives up to the hype. I mean,
Yeah.
20 year. I mean, this is exciting stuff for Pirates fans. If you had to guess, do you think they do it, or do you think they cheat the service time?
I think they do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, talk
come
about
on.
buzz.
Right?
I think that place will be drawing heavy if he starts with the team this year.
Yeah, dude. I think I mean, it must have been Pittsburgh that had such a increase in revenue last season.
Yes,
with Skeens.
yes. So
I think
yeah,
them in Detroit had like the biggest jumps.
yes,
in
I
revenue.
did see that. I did see that. Yeah. So all exciting stuff. And I would say for the first time, Tony, in a very long time, if we could go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle, quick, hit Cameron. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink Wellington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
Oh, now it's unmuted. Whoa.
So no one heard the bet.
I guess not. Let me double check here.
That
was weird. Let's see. Yeah.
No one heard the bet. All right. So once again, the profit boost.
Gotta check it out.
FanDuel 25%. So this is plus 228. Lightning over the Maple Leafs money line. Kucherov for 2 shots. Tavares for a shot. Nylander for a shot. Braden Point for a shot. And Oliver Bjorkstrand with a shot. 10 to pay out 32.86. So nothing crazy, Tony, but it feels like a reasonable one, no?
Yeah, I do think so, dude. I'm going to probably hop on some of these shots on goal here.
And you know what I like doing? I don't know if I'm getting a little too nervous, but I stayed away from anybody who played in the Olympics.
Really?
I just feel like, I don't know, they're a little tired. Maybe they don't play their full minutes, right? I don't know.
Possibly. I kind of think like McKinnon McDavid would be like on a revenge spot.
True.
You know?
I was more thinking on the American side because they're hammered. You know, I think the Canadians,
they're going to be hammered.
Like I think they were going to the ward weight room when they got back from the Olympics, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
All right, now are you thinking a shot parlay? Are you going to do a money line? Like what are you thinking?
Right now, I'm working on McKinnon and McDavid 2+ shots on goal.
2+, okay.
So we'll see what else I can conjure up. I may include like a money line or something like that, dude. You know?
Yeah, I just like throwing that in there because you know what it is. Otherwise, if you don't, and you know, we're gonna the odds if you don't win, of course. But you want some type of like appetizing odds, so that's why I kind of like throwing in a money line, even if it's minus 200. Some of these guys with one shot I'm putting in are minus 950 or something. So it really brings the odds up, however you want to say it. But something to consider. And also, because now that we're getting back in the NHL swing of things, I definitely am so pumped for the Lightning Sabres game on Saturday. That is
you should be, dude.
Nuts.
You gotta watch the Sabres game tonight. Watch the Lightning game tonight.
Yeah. So that's a TNT double header, I believe. Yes, with the Golden Knights of Kings. So yeah, some good hockey tonight. And there's enough to do with 3-pack each. And then what are we doing? I mean, I guess being that it's gonna be golf season, I guess we have to do for a round of golf, right?
I'm down with that, dude.
Yeah. And let's see, are we running to the end of the regular season on this one, or what are we thinking?
Geez, that'll take us to like May, June.
Or do we go till the baseball? Well, no, the May, June. Isn't the regular season ends the first week of April? That's the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
May, June.
You're right.
But that actually is good though, because then that's when baseball starts.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That'll take over the frenzy. So I think the end of the regular season.
All right, I'll write that down.
And yeah, I guess other than that, I guess maybe I go first since I won the last one, right?
Yeah, that's about
Why
right.
not?
Yeah.
Strike of the music for another edition of the Frozen Frenzy here on a Wednesday, and I already said it was part of my parlay, so I am going to go with the Lightning at Benchmark International Arena, taking on the Maple Leafs, who have been very mediocre on the road, 11-12-3. The Lightning, a stout 18-9 at home, 37-14-4 overall. Who knows? Maybe, Austin Matthews a little tired out from all the drinking in Miami. I guess McAfee picked up the tab the other night. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
So yeah, I think the Lightning, riled to be in front of the home fans here. I think win a high-scoring game. We're gonna say 5-2, and give me Kucherov for a anytime goal. I think that's probably decent odds. I could look it up actually real quick right now. If I had to guess, probably I don't know, plus
Nikita Kucherov.
Yeah, plus 180 or something on that.
Anytime is plus 120.
Wow, a little low, but we'll still do it anyway.
I'll put that in my parlay.
But give me the Lightning and the over. And Josh B says we are back.
Bang, dude. All right, cool, dude. So we are back, dude. NHL, you said it, man. I guess I'll be, I don't know, man. Kind of tough here. I kind of like Vegas plus 120 on the road here. But no, I'm going to go with the revenge spot here. Let's see. Give me the Avalanche, Colorado, banging down the door at the Delta Center. They handle the Mammoth. McKinnon, I would say a goal and assist, 3 shots on goal as well. And they win this game. I'm going to say like a 4-2 spot. So I guess that would be the under. So give me Colorado with the under. And you had Tampa with the over?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
I thought I was the only one who didn't listen.
Come on, dude. I'll push my bet.
Come on, dude. I kind of wanted to take Vegas, but Eichel is not going to be back for this game.
No,
neither
he
is
shouldn't
Noah
be.
Hannafin.
Yeah, you can't
But
do that.
Kenny Albert, who was on with DHR yesterday, was saying he's going to be calling this Artemi Panarin's debut
going?
there at the Crypto.com arena. It's funny, I'm talking about this. I don't even think I'm going to take it because I don't like that they're out. So let's see. I guess give me the well, actually, no. Rantanen's injured. I hate this. Wow.
Stars over the Kraken. That's not terrible.
I feel like I'm like a first-time picker here. You know what? Fuck it.
Take the Kings.
I'll go with the Kings.
Yeah.
I think they're minus 142 for a reason. Artemi Panarin.
There it is.
Getting to know Fiala and Kempe, and Kemper. He's still on the Kings, right?
Darcy Kemper?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yep.
Anyhow, I think Vegas shorthanded. Hannafin, that's a big loss. So I think Kings win. Let's say 3-2. Panarin with a point. So that's something you might want to put in your prop bets as well. Making his Hollywood debut.
I like that.
Kings and the under.
Kings with the under. Next game, I'm going on the revenge tour. Anaheim, Honda Center. Edmonton Oilers are visiting Connor McDavid, the spot. He's going to want to win this game a lot, I feel.
Can he win anything?
Regular season games, seems like he could here. He's going to get his 97th and 98th point on the season with his 35th goal and 63rd assist. He has a goal and assist for this game, leading the Oilers to a great game as Jari. I guess he'll make, 17 of 18 saves, 18 shots they'll face. Oilers win this game. I'll say 3-1. So give me Edmonton with another under, my guy.
All right.
Third and final.
Third and final. Hellebuck, the American hero, in Vancouver.
There we go.
Chorus of boos, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, he got the Medal of Freedom. I don't know. Medal of Freedom, whatever.
Yeah?
Anyway, no, he did get that honor last night.
Okay, very nice.
Anyway, I'm going to say shutout. Canucks, awful. Jets looking to rebound. I know a lot of those losses were when Hellebuck was out. I think 2-0. Jets in the under.
Yeah. Jets under here. Good pick there, Brian. A game that I would have taken, but instead I will go to Dallas. I will take the Stars. Fuck the Kraken. They were playing good hockey before the break. They went into the break now. They're going to be slow and sluggish and not that great. Give me the Stars here, absolutely ousting the Kraken.
No concern about Rantanen?
No concern about Rantanen. I know 2 weeks, or Bobby's
Wyatt
going to miss
Johnston.
it. Wyatt Johnston.
That could be a point.
Book him down.
Point.
Maybe anytime point.
Anytime
maybe even
goal, probably 2-1.
Anytime goal would be kind of wild. Also, Ottinger, a goalie who is the backup to Hellebuck. Tommy talked about it on his phone call the other week. Definitely wanted some playing times there. Didn't get any. He's going to be on his fucking dome tonight. Possibly the third shutout of the season. And why not? We'll give it to him. Stars win this game 4-0. Dallas and the under for me.
And just like that, Frozen Frenzy here on a Wednesday. And also, this is kind of killing me because I'm kind of starving right now. But this just came across my screen on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
The ultimate Yankee spring training food guide in Tampa. So this is what I have to look forward
All right,
to.
what do you got?
The 99 burger, 2 massive Wagyu beef patties, caramelized onions, and secret sauce. That's the section 117.
Whoa.
Colony, serving their iconic, like Michael Bucket read this description, buffalo chicken, thin crust pieces, section 102 to 105.
Is that iconic?
Yes.
From Colony?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
When have you ever gotten buffalo chicken pizza?
I got it twice, but it's been months. I always just get the hot oil and bacon and
I
onion.
didn't
or
know they
whatever.
had that.
Yeah, I told you about it. It was just probably like a Mets segment for me type of thing for you. And the Cacciatore Bros sausage, a staple loaded with fresh peppers, section 112, 115, 106, 108. The ultimate chicken bucket, crispy tenders, and a souvenir bucket to take home. Section 112, section 106 to 108. And then Mr. Softy, the classic New York City sweet treat to beat the Florida Heat, section 118 in the Wee Bullpen Club.
What are you going to get? Are you going to get everything? I mean, the chicken bucket you could do without, unless you want the souvenir bucket.
I want the 99 bucket
burger.
and the ice cream, and probably I'll do a sausage and pepper because I did it last year. Feels like they changed it if it's in this because last year it was like, it's okay. But I probably will pass on the colony, I would think.
Come on, dude. You're not going down to Florida to get colony.
Also, Joey Greenwood talking about you looking forward to golf season, practicing your swing. Can we talk about this? Was there any huts or
no snap counts, but I was practicing my swing.
Hammered or
no, dude.
No, I mean, just I don't know.
Got home last night.
Did you talk to Josh B? Because
no, I swear, dude.
He's gonna be in my ear now.
Joey and I were just talking, and I was like telling him, warm weather's coming soon. You got to get ready for the golf.
Is he gonna tee it up? Is he gonna give it a try?
Joey Greenwood? Yeah. I would implore him to. Yeah,
okay.
I would definitely encourage that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he will, though.
I just feel like Joey, just have a couple pops, relax,
I don't know.
You don't think he can? He can't relax like that?
I don't think so.
Put him in a cart with Michael, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not very relaxing. It's so funny.
How is the swing feeling, though?
I think pretty good, dude.
Pretty good?
I was doing like some short chips here.
Okay.
I felt good tempo.
Short chips?
Yeah, like I wasn't like, wailing at it. Like I was just,
he says implore me. Does that mean that he's playing?
Implore me. Well, because I just said that, and maybe he's like, I don't know.
Oh, and you're talking about short chips? No, because the way you said it, I thought you were actually hitting like a...
No.
Because Josh B hits like a softball.
Yeah, I don't have that.
He sets up the camera, shows us, but he will not let it go with me. And again, I get it. That's what the pros do, thousands of shots a day. I understand it. But how I just hate practice, hate the range. And I'm going in, I guess you could say, blind to my round on Sunday morning.
But that's how you like it, dude.
Yeah.
So...
And
eyes closed.
Golf is probably too expensive for me, but the Fairchild deal,
the
right?
Fairchild wheel deal is...
Yeah, come on.
You'll
be all right.
You can do it, Joey.
So, yeah, no, we're excited for golf season. I almost forgot, too, that after the grids, we got to preview the golf because everyone
Cognizant
gives us the third degree. Do you think the only, things we're allowed to lead with are the majors or just the Masters?
I mean, we can do whatever we want.
No, I know, but you know what I mean? I just don't want it to be like someone tunes in, golf, and then they just leave. You know what I mean?
True. That probably, you're probably right, major sports.
Yeah, but the Masters, they'll stick.
No, yeah, the Masters is, come on.
It's iconic.
It is iconic, dude.
And then John Pollock getting our doors blown off every game. The Red Wings? I'm not sure what he's talking about.
The Pistons?
No, the Pistons are one of the best teams in the league. What's your score prediction for tonight, John? I'll give you mine at the end of the show. But just kind of curious how you're feeling. I mean, I would think you feel good because you've had our number.
Approach the bench.
But let's get the music up, get the grid.
99 burger.
The 99 burger seems tantalizing.
Oh, my God. It does.
As we get the grid up. And actually, I get to use one of my all-time favorites here. Top left, Billy Koch.
Oh.
And I guess it's a closer theme right next to him. Craig Kimbrell. We just used him yesterday.
There we go. Very good one.
The Marlins and the White Sox. I don't know. Tim Anderson.
Jake Berger is also one.
Jake Berger seems tantalizing.
The 99 burger seems
tantalizing.
Jake Berger's
8. Is Tim Anderson going to be less?
I don't know. You want me to test it? That's kind of like, just take a chance. Who are you going to bet on?
Anderson.
Okay.
Bad call.
Nickel and dime. Tigers getting beaten, by the way, John Pollock says.
He thinks we're talking about, he's saying 115.97 Pistons. Who are the Pistons even playing tonight?
I don't know. No idea, dude. You want to bang out this Met column, or are you going to wait? No, let's do St. Louis first. You want to do St. Louis first?
No, you do the Met column, actually, because I'm just curious who the Pistons are playing.
All right, so we're going to do Jose Bautista down here.
But you don't, wait. This is where I know I'm jumping in here, but I just want to do a test. Okay, Josh Tolley's 2. We're thinking Bautista. I guess Bautista could be last. Yeah, no, go Bautista. Wow, 2%? That's kind of poetic.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Marisnik spot. Let's hear it, right?
Come on, dude. Jake Marisnik, you already know.
The Pistons are playing the Thunder. But the Thunder must be without a bunch of guys because they're 7.5-point underdogs.
I'm
So it
gonna
looks
dig
like
Robertson
Shai
over here,
is
dude.
off, and yeah. Okay, Robertson 2, very good.
Can't even pay attention during the Met grid, dude.
Well, I almost gave you an alternative that was
Pistons.
exactly the same.
Pistons.
Dead Nuts, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus, 2%. Nice job there.
Let's see here.
Toronto, St. Louis is tough.
I'm thinking Gloss.
Troy.
2. Hey, why is everything 2?
Can't complain.
No. And then the Cards Marlins.
Todd Zeal.
I have an idea.
What do you got, dude?
Hold on. Edwin Jackson.
How much?
3.
3%.
Solid, right?
26.
Right? 26.
Dude. I would say very solid, dude.
Yeah.
Hardwood. Michael Theophil.
Hardwood. Oh, you
Oh,
skipped
the
football?
gridiron.
Wow.
Sorry, dude.
Wow.
Come on,
I thought we had an
dude.
order of sequence thing here. Right?
Oh my God, doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
What
all
was
right.
the anytime point for Panarin? I'm putting that down right now, dude.
What are the odds?
I'm gonna find out. Okay.
And he says Tiger. Oh no, that was already. I can't believe nothing on the. I think Pollock must be nervous for the Johnnies if he's not saying anything.
He definitely is, dude. Definitely is. Artemi Panarin. Anytime goal is plus 170.
With the goals 170, what's the points?
Player shots. Alt goals. Do they not have it for? Yeah, it doesn't say here.
Are you sure?
Player goals, shots on goals, shots over under, next goal scorers,
I bet I could get it.
period goal scorer,
Let's
alt
see.
puck line, alt total
Now,
goals.
now you're making me want to take this game now. All right, so you're looking for points? Let's.
Yeah, like I don't see it here. Will there be an overtime? First period shots
I
on
think you
goal.
know what it is. Sometimes when the games are later, they don't have all the props out. I think that's what it is.
Okay, check back in later.
Alternate total goals. Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
They just not have points. That's just so weird, though, right?
Yeah, that is weird.
Anyway, I do have some football grid answers here.
What do you got?
So far right, working top to bottom. Warren Moon.
3%.
Far right, moving top to bottom.
Oh shit!
Luckily it worked, but now I gotta figure out something for that.
My bad. I thought you said
And
far
then,
left.
okay, so middle, Kerry Collins and Dan Fouts, middle and bottom on the right.
Dan Fouts on the right. Kerry Collins, dude. How about I fucking remembered both those fucking names Brian threw at me while he walked out the goddamn door. I remember them both. Executed it. What's up, dude? 10,000 career passing yards. Brett Favre.
That's interesting.
That's interesting, he says.
Wait, pull up the grid again. Can't believe that's crazy that
Warren
Moon
Moon
worked.
worked. Yeah, dude.
So obviously there's Culpepper, there's Favre, there's Cousins, there's Bridgewater.
Bridgewater has over 10,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just trying to, maybe, I don't know if Josh Freeman is pushing it. I almost want to check. If that is, then that is a lifeline. But I almost think
That is.
I don't know. Is this just for me, or has Pro Football Reference been? Let's see. Does he have it? Does he have it? He has it. Okay, Josh Freeman.
Josh.
But has it been security checking you, like auto botting?
Yes.
So annoying.
It is very
What
annoying.
the fuck is that? All right, and then top middle, Jarek McKinnon. That actually worked out real well that you did that by accident.
Let's go, dude. I did it on purpose.
Yeah, right.
Mac Kinnon?
No, Mick. MCKI. NNON. Jarek McKinnon.
Where do you go to college?
Jerick McKinnon, I don't know. Where did he go to college?
It's verifying. Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern. Okay.
Wow, from Atlanta.
Chiefs Hall of Famer Len Dawson. Wow. And how about Pollock laying down? You don't usually see that.
Don't see that at all, dude.
Okay, so Seahawks Hall of Fame.
He said UConn win by 6. Facetious, maybe?
A little bit.
Reverse psychology.
Could be. I'm thinking Big Walter Jones.
For Seahawks Hall of Fame?
Yes.
7%.
Okay, so Chiefs Titans. I don't know if Hopkins is going to be too high. 49, I guess it is. And then the Titans Seahawks. Kind of a conundrum, Tony.
Seahawks, which one?
Seahawks Titans.
Yeah, it's tough. Any help from the Peanut Gallery? Bumble Z on Twitch says, how well do y'all, he says, no
we
fantasy
know it
football.
well,
Fantasy
y'all.
baseball,
But
right?
no, we honestly appreciate you here.
Of
Any
course.
fantasy question, ask us. I guess, Tony, if you
Look
want to
up.
start looking it up, yeah.
Seahawks,
Titans. Yeah.
I think it's like Sharon's Wi-Fi settings he has. That's why it's because it's checking on my phone now too. We have a quarterback, a couple quarterbacks here.
Matt Hasselbeck, but it's going to be high.
Warren Moon.
Was Warren Moon really one of them?
Yeah, dude.
Matt Hasselbeck's 18. I guess it's good enough.
Oh, just do Matt Hasselbeck?
Yeah.
All right.
And then we just need the Chiefs, Titans, not DeAndre Hopkins. Not Preem.
Have you tried DeAndre Hopkins? Warren Moon also would have played here. This is a guy here, quarterback out of USC, drafted by the Patriots.
Matt Castle.
Yeah. 5%.
Okay, to the hardwood we go.
To the hardwood we go.
Okay, let's see here. So Lakers All-Star.
Reeves. Wasn't.
No. Dwight Howard.
2% for Dwight.
Okay, and then the Kings, we could do Isaiah Thomas. Well, actually, let me just make sure about that. No. Okay, good thing I checked that. I guess do Levine.
Zach.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
That's all right, dude.
No, I guess just go back, John. We did one person. I mean, it's like it's not a catastrophe.
It's not a catastrophe, dudes. Stand by now. Where is it? Incognito mode. There it is. Immaculate grids. No. Men's basketball. Bang.
Okay, and then Dwight Howard All-Star, and then Peja Stojakovic below him.
Oh my God, Stoy.
Or just do oh yeah, it was there. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, so Lakers with the 5,000 assists. Rondo?
Rajon Rondo?
Yeah.
For bottom right?
For top middle.
5% for Rondo.
Okay. Let's see. On the Lakers Bucks. I don't know. Is Lopez going to be high? Brooke Lopez? Yeah, 7%. Good enough.
Chris. Oh, whoa. Not that one. Which one?
Brooke Lopez there. Brett, you had it. Top left.
7%.
Dead Nuts, DeMar DeRozan.
9%.
Nice. Let's see here. So 5 assists a game for a season. All it Giannis? Yeah. All right, do Drew Holiday for the Bucks assists.
19.
Giannis was 23. Okay, and then let's see, Bucks, Kings. Or I just do the assists. Just trying to, or I guess LeBron for 5,000 assists and 5 assists per game.
Only 4%. Wow.
Okay, and then the All-Star with the 5 assists.
Derrick Rose.
James Harden.
Jeremy Lin. 2%.
Nice. Okay, so we just need that Kings and the Bucks. Let me just see. Kings, Bucks. Not Bibby, not Corver. I guess.
Bucks, Kings, George Hill.
Thank you, John.
John Pollock
coming in clutch.
No delayed start at school.
No.
A 60, dude.
Okay, and then to the ice we go.
To the ice we go, dude. John Pollock coming in clutch. Let's see if he can help us out with the hockey as well, dude.
The Americans.
The Americans here. All right, let's knock out America first, dude. How about that? The gold medal winners. I'm trying to think here. Columbus may be kind of tough. But Sabres, America, we can do a Jimmy Vesey spot. Harvard's very own, excuse me. And then Carolina, I'm trying to think. The Stahl brothers are from Canada. Keandre Miller. Minnesota.
Okay.
Why, what do you got?
No,
You got something?
I don't know. I was thinking of, no, actually, no, never mind.
A whaler from back in the day from Connecticut?
Yeah, just go with Conor Miller. It's easier that way.
And then Columbus Americans.
Craig Anderson is point. Oh, damn. I didn't
For
realize you already did VC. Okay. Let's see. So for Columbus,
Craig Anderson. I don't think he played for Dallas. I'm trying to think of anyone else who can fit him.
Rick Nash for Columbus, right?
Rick Nash
Or is
for
he
Columbus.
Canadian?
Rick Nash is from Canada.
Definitely.
Yes. I'm like 97% sure.
Fucking Americans.
Justin Danforth, also from Canada.
What about a goalie?
I mean, Zach Werenski is from. He's gonna be a lot. I would imagine also Johnny Gaudreau would be a lot.
42% on Gaudreau.
I mean, we can try Zach Werenski.
Yeah, just do the Werenski.
Right? I don't know who else is from.
Yeah.
32%. It's fine.
Everything's all right.
Everything's all right, dude.
Any other inklings here?
Yeah, Dead Nuts. We can do Anton Hudobin.
Okay.
A fan favorite over here. KH. 3% for him. I'm trying to think. We definitely have done Dallas Buffalo before. It was some old head. I don't remember exactly who, to be honest.
Dallas Jackets.
Dallas
Toronto.
Jackets. We could do Max Domi.
Okay.
Max Domi plays for Dallas. 14%. Not bad.
Oh, and then we could do Bunting. I don't know if he's going to be high.
For Carolina.
6%
and
for Carolina
Toronto?
And Toronto,
Nice.
Michael Bunting.
Bunting at 6%. Very low, dude.
John Pollock, bottom right, Cole Sillinger. Oh, here. Oh man.
Shit,
Sorry, John.
Sorry,
We missed that
John.
one.
He's from Ohio. Motherfuck, dude. Bumble Z, by the way, was telling us about this fantasy league. We can get to him in a minute after this, dude.
Toronto Buffalo.
These are tough, dudes.
I feel like a goalie or something, right?
Reamer.
Is it Reamer?
Rob Reamer? No, James Reamer.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. 3%.
How much? 3%?
And then, do you have any other inklings than the other, or should I start looking them up?
Yeah, I think you should look. Try Sabres Dallas, because we did that one before, and it was some fucking French guy, probably some French Canadian.
Luc Dubois.
Pierre-Luc Dubois. Jean-Sebastien Jaguar.
Oh no, there was a guy. That I don't know if you'll get it like this, but not Patrice Bergeron, but like
it's Turgeron.
Yes.
I don't know what his first name is. Pierre?
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Okay.
14%.
And then we just need the Blue Jackets.
It's in Toronto.
Blue Jackets and Maple Leafs players.
Oh, Nick Foligno, says John
Is
Pollock.
that this one?
That's a good one, yep.
Great. Done.
There we go. We'll take it. A 101, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, yes.
Felt pretty good about that one.
Good grids today. And this is here where we hopefully don't lose everybody. The Cognizant Classic,
right,
Tony, getting underway tomorrow. Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And this is at PGA National Resort and Spa. The champion course, 7,125 yards, par 70. Prize fund of $9.2 million. And of course, right when I go to this, the internet kind of stroked out, but I
got you. What do you
no, we're good. Kind of went over the field yesterday.
Yes.
So I was just gonna take a look, and like I said, the bear trap. I think it's 14-16, if I'm not mistaken. But the highest scoring average on tour, highest, lowest, however you want to look at it, and it's the Wikipedia page that is giving me the issue here. Why won't this freaking work? Wiki. I mean, almost. Yeah, I guess I should just do it on my phone. Let's Wiki. Come on, dude.
Come on, dude. You said it.
Blocked.
Will it work out? I think it might be
Bunting.
It might be an issue. Okay.
Bunting.
Well, I guess we're just not going to get it, but that's fine.
Bunting.
I just remember
I can look
watching
it
a
up
couple
here.
years ago. No, it's fine. I was just curious. Just going to list the recent winners, this and that, but that's fine. I remember watching, Kirk break through finally. That was pretty cool. A couple years ago over Eric Cole. But just refreshing the players in the field here. Ryan Gerard, Shane Lowry, Aaron Robb, Michael Brennan, Valimaki, Hogard, Thorbjornsson, Hogard, Nygaard, Peterson, Echevarria, Kiefer, Berger, McGreevy, Higo, Horschel, Chris Kirk, not defending champ, but former champ, Yeager, Schmid, Meisner, Grillo, Eric Cole, who I mentioned just almost won here, Kashmir, Keith Mitchell, Lee Hodges, Mark Hubbard, Brooks
Ricky Fowler,
Koepka, Max Homa. So kind of, a dialed down field here. As you look at the Patrick Harrington won in 15, Rory in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, this course doesn't get its due. It's a beautiful course. So I'm excited to watch this one. And, NBC is going to be taking over golf coverage till Augusta, which is kind of nuts. So we're going to have to get used to Steve Sands on the call, Tony. But
I think it's a Wikipedia issue, by the way.
It is a Wikipedia issue, but that's fine. That's fine. Anyway.
That's fine.
So all of that in mind, I mean, what are we thinking here?
All right, I got Aaron Rye coming in here, winning this tournament. How about that,
Yes,
Ryan?
I like that one.
I do like Aaron Rye here. I guess in terms of the field, he is the third best golfer in terms of the world golf rankings, coming in at 32nd here. And speaking of this field, compared to the rest of the players here, he is 12th in shots gained on his approach, 7th in bogey avoidance, as well as 1st in good drives, dude. So you'd imagine Aaron Rai, someone who apparently does well in windy conditions, to come in here and get his second PGA Tour win since joining the tour in 2012. I know his, I want to say his tournament so far this season.
Solid.
Yes, solid. Genesis tied 28th. That was definitely pretty big. Best finish so far this year. But give me him winning this one, I would say at like 18 under, but say 18 under. And then for my sleeper, I have perhaps a Brian favorite, Emiliano Grillo.
There you
go. Again, someone who also is, from one of my research, does well in windy conditions, does well specifically in Florida. And he's got his ass kicked on the West Coast, so maybe some, southeast, vibes, temperatures, winds will do him some justice here. So give me Grillo, who I think is definitely down there in terms of the odds. So I would say a good underdog here. Take a shot in the dark. Grillo wins this one at 17 under. And those are my two picks, Brian. What do you got?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Shane Lowry. He's in the midst of playing 4 weeks in a row. And I know he played in Europe, but on the PGA Tour, his season started at Pebble Beach, tied for 8th. He was 24th last week at the Genesis. He's going to play this week. He's going to play next week at the API, and then the Players the following week. But he's made his home, obviously originally from Ireland, but he's made his home. So this is his home course here. So I think he plays well. He's proven to be a major champion, world-class player. So I'm going to say he wins this tournament at 13 under par. And then as a sleeper, my guy, like we always talk about, I hope he put the bottle down, but he had a decent finish the other week. I'm trying to remember what tournament that was, but that was, of course, I'm referring to Joel Damon. And it's kind of crazy how things have escalated, but he finished 7th at the Farmers, 38th at the American Express, missed the cut at Phoenix, so with some time off. But it was kind of crazy. The first edition of Full Swing, he's like the favorite guy, and he's like, oh, yeah, somebody has to be the 80th ranked golfer in the world. And then you look up, and his golf ranking has plummeted outside the top 100, Tony. He's actually, let me just see this here. I had it, and then let's see. It is like what? Oh, 181. So
damn,
it's really falling down. But I'm gonna say if Damon wins 10 under,
like that.
And then like I said, this is an NBC endeavor. In Golf Channel, obviously. But the coverage is going to be starting tomorrow, 6:45 on ESPN Plus.
There we go.
And then we will get Golf Channel from 2 to 6.
Love it, dude.
Looking forward to that tomorrow. And other than that, just UConn St. John's, at People's Bank Arena. UConn 5.5-point favorites. I'm going to say they don't cover, but they win solo ball 3-pointer at the buzzer. A tough one for Pollock.
Love that.
146.5. I'm going to say the over there, UConn 80-77. So hopefully we get a classic, 7 o'clock on Peacock. Also at 7 o'clock, Gaming Corner, right?
That's right, dude. Gaming Corner, 7 o'clock here. Star Fox 64 we're going to be playing on the Nintendo 64. Joey Greenwood's pick. He's hyped up about it. He's going to be, starting us off as our player. And it should be a nice little, stroll down memory lane.
I feel like he's
here.
taking over the night owl role from Michael Butka.
Oh, yeah, definitely, dude.
Gaming streams every night.
Every night.
Wee hours. Does he sleep?
No, not really.
I mean, does he say he's tired all the time? Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes he does seem tired.
Yeah, well.
But hey.
So it makes it seem like you get 10 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah, honestly, he does.
And what was the fantasy baseball thing?
So I guess to kind of go back to what Bumble was talking about here, he needs help with his fantasy squad. Very convoluted league, he says, where he needs to create a team with a salary cap, and every player has a cost, which isn't obscure. And I can send you a list of players and the team I need to make. I just need to know what players look good for their value, he says, if that makes sense. Listen,
send it to us. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'd love to help you out with that.
Yeah, he says, photos, Instagram. Sure, yeah.
Send it to Instagram.
DM
Send it to Instagram.
Sportsport.
Yeah.
Instagram.
At Anthony Materiello.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on.
And then Josh B. loving the wiki drop.
And then Chief with the 9 at the
9.
buzzer.
Classic.
So good to get Chief here for a second. Let's go Yankees. Game tonight at 6:30. And he's claiming he's going to make the spring training trip next year with his son Austin. So hopefully he's able to do that. That would be awesome.
Book him right now.
Book it.
The 99 burger.
So yeah, good stuff. Great show today.
Phenomenal stuff.
Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay, and costume the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy Gaming Corner. Let's go Yankees and UConn, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.